Hello everyone, and welcome back to hashtag Painmas2025. Pain is truly here again. As everyone was wondering, yesterday was just... I had to take a break. I had barely any sleep. It was not pleasant, and I'm still recovering from it. So, yeah, I totally forgot to check what an online mission is actually. Okay, so those are just like extra shit they patched in later. Good to know.
あやかし狩りついでに一緒に行ってあげる。
Nice. Get me. Yo. Hmm.
浅井の者ども、あやかしに頼るまでになり下がったか。
Well, I mean, if you're losing to Oda Nobunaga, it happens, I suppose. Hey. Hey Ryan. I mean, better than yesterday. I'm just... I mean, yesterday I skipped because, you know, I was just tired. It was a shit day. feels almost surreal that it's over, but yeah. I just, you know, playing a bit today, and I mean, for me it was also just the fact that there was almost no sleep. Like, literally, had like, how's it called? To Saturday, I had like 2 hours of sleep, and I thought, that was at least the idea. Ow. Yeah. You know, at least I thought I could just go and, you know, sleep a bit, do the stuff I need, Kodama, and then, you know, just go back to sleep. No. Basically, it was like, okay, wake up, get the package from, your Christmas package. It was supposed to be here on Friday, but, you know, delivery was just like, I've been waiting less than more than 3 seconds. I just go. So I had to pick it up on a Saturday, and it's like, oh yeah, you can take it. You can only get it between 10 and 13. Yeah, fun. And then I was just like, oh yeah, you know what? Let's just do like a little, like a quick trip. You know, because I needed to sort the situation out with my banking card. And turns out, basically, you know, did the stuff there. So basically went to my bank, put it in the machine, and the machine was like, nuh-uh. Like, what? Like, doesn't work. Like, what the fuck? So, after some basic shopping for, you know, week/weekend, because Aldi was completely fucking filled, no one apparently returned the shopping cart, so I had to juggle shit, quite literally. And it was full and long, and people were annoying. I hate people now more than ever. And just and what basically also happened was just this. You know, I go back home, I call the fucking bank, and they're like, oh yeah, wait, let me just quickly activate your card actually so you can do this shit. And I'm just like, and then I had to go back and then do that, and then it was finally fucking solved. And I feel everything you say on a spiritual level. Yep. And you know that what then at that point it was, I think, 14 something, and I just thought, you know what? Let's just get like 2 more hours of sleep and it's gonna be fine. So roughly midway through sleeping, guess what? Fucking doorbell rings because there's another package coming. And this time I really was just like bolting so this fucker doesn't run away again. Mama! So, yeah, that was my day yesterday, and then I was I was tired as fuck, and then still awake for way too long. So yeah, we're doing the 4th advent of Painless today. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna take another time off tomorrow. Simply because I just want some more rest. And also, I want to visit cats again. Cats are important. So hopefully cat time tomorrow will heal me. I don't know, maybe I'm even grabbing like the newest One Piece volume, and then I can sit there with a Gonya and I pet some cats and I read One Piece, and that's just a good evening, you know? That's just how it should be. And otherwise, yeah. I was gonna see how the week works out. Like, Christmas is coming up, but I think on yeah, Gonya, could you maybe open the calendar on your PC for a second? Sure. Yeah, next Sunday I'm actually not going to be here. For when? Yeah, I mean, I that's literally the day I take a train down south. And yeah. But still, don't know what the rest of the week is. Hopefully a bit relaxed. Damn. Already sure. What's on the plan to end out the year? Just gone. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get you. I am a bit, we recently really more playing a bunch more Dark Tide. That's very enjoyable. Finally also done with like the main campaign there, quote unquote. So probably best time to I mean, I saw that there's like a new campaign with like new missions, so really should look into that, but also then like right now mainly concerned with getting how's it called, my zealot class up, and then well, we'll see actually. I'm kind of interested in doing the how's it you know, maybe Ogren. I mean, I'm generally a bit interested in Ogren, also veteran. Arbiter's, the Arbiter's one actually looks very fun. I mean, hey, you have a shield and a cyborg dog. That's kind of a cool combination. Ah. Well, still gonna be interesting how that turns out in the end. What the hell is that? Ah, it's one of those things. But yeah, mainly want to play that a bit more. But I mean, also like almost level 27, so I think I'm level 27, so almost level 30, meaning the build is almost done, and that means time to get all the good loot. So yeah. There you fucking are. That was sneaky. But yeah, that's where we kind of stand, kind of closing in on level 30 with our classes, and planning, like, okay, hey, how can we not continue with, like, right now leveling a few classes and weapons, because, like, you know, if you have a good weapon, you can definitely reuse that to on a different class. So, and also maybe level some other melee weapons, you know. Cat! That's why I'm not here tomorrow. Cat! Die. Was that technically wrong? Yes and no, I guess. What? Oh. But yeah, I'd expected it already. Here we go. Oh yeah, it should be all right. I just need some rest, and then, you know, it's gonna be more chill over the rest of anyway. And you know, next Friday, Nioh Awards capping off the year, that should be perfectly fine. Dun, 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 dun. wonder how close I am actually to the boss already, because I don't think that has to be that is all of the level, but it feels a bit like it. Like as if this is like a very condensed one. There we go. Definitely not done yet. Eh? Items. What do we have here? Great spear. So, what do you give me? Okay, rifle. Damn. Have not gotten any tonfa out of it. So yeah, another door that just opens on the other side. I see how this level is designed. It's not a dumb idea. It's pretty straightforward. I do like how dense it is, though. Wait, that's not the way forward. haven't been down here. So... yeah, right. That's the... I just kind of nuked that section. I should probably actually turn it by Amrita because it's a full level. Okay, dun 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 dun. Hmm. Okay, I generally do not know how to continue in this level. That's, probably a new problem. Wait, and now it's no, it's not open. Oh, I can just open. Okay. Did I forget a Kodama in the beginning? Now what if I did? I just have to replay. that that went marginally all right. I think I would die like a dog. I mean, yeah, I used poison on you, so I know that could be a little bit embarrassing. Honestly, I'm kind of amazed that no one has ever made you know, a Souls-like game, you know, or Nioh-like for that matter, that, you know, if there are some humanoid enemies, or, you know, some that still operate on certain humanoid abilities still, I kind of feel like there should be something that's like reacting to how they are killed. Just like, you know, okay, you basically, you know, you kill someone with poison, or, you know, you backstab them, or, you know, you use some dirty tricks. It's like, oh yeah, they're just like, I died like a dog, and they're like, ah, fuck, this sucks majorly. You know, and he's like, but if you defeat them one-on-one, they're like, ah, an honorable death. Something. It would be funny. Like, that would be something you could do. And also, like, I think a good, I think also they could, you know, you could definitely use that to funnel that back into the game. Like, imagine if you, if how you kill them kind of can affect the ending to a degree. That would probably be kind of fun to do. Like, I mean, okay, Kodama, by the way. Because, like, a lot of people want to play the whole knight style in video games, and I get it. Even though, especially in Souls games, it kind of just makes the game harder than it should be. Like, basically, they've never really balanced them. And I think at this point, they probably also just don't want to.
とは思ったが、まさか凍っておるとは。戦場に季節外れの雪。たやすく通してはもらえそうにないの。
Hey Claire, going surprisingly well this time. How are you doing? Sorry for not being, for not streaming yesterday, but as I said before, I was just way too fucking tired from everything that day, so that's that. And tomorrow also no stream because I'm gonna get to cats probably. So what's your pain was not going well, Mass? I mean, right now it's not really a painful level, I'd say. Yeah, a bit of hoping to get Christmas cats in before Christmas. Well, not Christmas. It's just cats before Christmas, you know? You know, a girl just sometimes needs to pet a cat. That's important. And Kodama! Yeah, otherwise it is just Nioh is very tired, still a tired day, and I'm hopefully going to sleep early, and everything is going to be alright. I mean, to a degree, thinking about, I do kind of want to write more again, but let's see if I get to that. Dun, 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 dun. Let's get back up here again. Ooh, nice. Hot spring. Yeah, like I said yesterday, I had like at best, not fully, but roughly 2 hours uninterrupted sleep. Afterwards, everything was just bullshit. Okay, but this wasn't like it was halfway my choice, but at least the previous one, at least Friday, was also to a degree on Agonia's cap, so... And in my defense, again, I expected things to go much, much smoother. Not sleep 2 hours and, you know, then go and pick up the...
Wasn't that the day where you talked the whole time about how you want to ride? Whole time? Until I talked enough with you that you actually could ride?
No, that was probably... I think that was... That was actually, how's it called? I think Wednesday. I'm pretty sure this was Wednesday. Yesterday, I was just generally tired. From Thursday to Friday, I was just generally tired. I wanted to ride. Couldn't. Then, and then I had the extra fun of, how should I put it in the best way? You see, I'm still a bit blurred. Okay, basically then, from Friday to, we just talked a lot and it just took a while, and then we just didn't get to doing things. Cat. 2 cat. So yeah, that was a whole thing. So, yeah, what basically happened was, then I was just like very tired, and yeah, I was, my genuine idea was, oh yeah, you know, I just go, pick up the package, take care of a few things like, oh, ah, there. I'm so utterly blind. Cat core. Literally. Dama. Nice. All Kodama. Good. This kind of means, I think, that next up would be the boss. If I am not mistaken. Yeah, it looks like a boss arena. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Ice boss. Oh, hey! Okay, I didn't count it properly. Okay.
奴らも尋常ではない。たとえ忠勝様といえど。
Okay, no. No, no, I legitimately cannot counter that grab. This is... I dodge, but it's like, oh no. No! That was close. No, no. Okay, seriously, sometimes it's just... It's not that hard. The problem is just sometimes I feel like it literally just swallows my inputs, which makes it very annoying, actually. Fuck you, I can without yokai shift. Yeah, thanks. I genuinely actually just forgot to look at his health bar because I usually do yokai shift now to finish the fight. But at this point I was just so in the fight I just forgot.
You're also so into Nioh, you forgot to put skill points into things.
I actually have them just now. I want to do that after level.
I think you have most of them for a while. But
Hey, it just took like 1.5 hours for this level. Wasn't this the biggest level actually, but that was a good boss. Yeah.
ち取った今こそ浅井朝倉を打ち破る好機。我ら徳川も体制を整え共に参ろうぞ。
Honda Tatakatsu. I love how Honda Tatakatsu just has become apparently just a fan favorite. Like, there's a reason they put him like in the first mission in the Nioh 3 alpha. It's like, yeah, they know people like him. I got my my cat soul core through this. Oh, look, it's Big Ball. It's Big Cat Ball. It's Big Spiky Cat Ball. I almost wish I had a build for that. Anyway, the Brothers Blade, a Shadow's Duty. That's 69, 69. Oh, we have a bunch of stuff to do now. Ah, 68! Okay, first off, do we have something new? Yeah, just keep the Sohaya set on for now. That one, that felt really useful. Yeah, still no reason to get off that one fucking comb I found that just has 104 defense for no fucking reason. Like, everything else is like 19, 20, and this one that just randomly dropped at level 23 just has 104 defense and more Amrita. Like, what the fuck is this? Hey, Knight, just finished the main mission. I'm still laughing at this comb that dropped at level 23. That's just 104 defense extra, which is just like, what happened here? Okay, learn skills. Oh yeah, more best counter restorance. What do we want here? Oh, you're right. Way of the Ninja Adept. I need to do that first. Defense, because it gets more defense the more courage you skill. Huh. Still can't get Apocalypse. You know, I know how good Sloth is because I basically use that mainly in the playing through Nioh 1. I kind of don't want to use it now, though. That's like, I feel like it doesn't really fit that well into what I'm doing as of now, so I definitely need to look into what kind of, what can I actually use for on Nioh. And this uses for damage from yokai by 1%. That's actually pretty neat. So first off, I do want to have more courage, please. So that's like part 1. Then hello dojo, way of the ninja attack. Yeah, let's do this. I should get more ninja stuff. Okay, that was easy. Okay, and then it's kind of amazing how many times this goddamn level is being reused. Childlike too. God. I mean, hey, you know, I'd say Nioh 1 and 2 are probably some of the only games where it applies to you need to kill the children fast. Do not let them grow up. They will become problems. And out of context, that probably sounds horrible. Okay, ninja. I can now do... What was it again? Increases recurrent damage dealt by 10%. That's nice. That is just nice. That's what I'm feeling per poison fire. You know what? That's also just nice. But with context, you're like, yep, that is 100% the case. I'm mainly go into poison. That's it. I just was like, poison and fire damage reduced by 6%, that you just take that. Because sometimes you will just be on fire. And yeah, that's what I think. And I take the paralysis resistance. Yep. That's definitely what I take. I still don't know which mission it is. Holy shit. And I have no idea what to take on Nioh, actually. Extend range of purification. Yeah, that was relevant, but like... okay, so... Ah, okay, well, that just means, I need to, I can move to another hut. Who can visit me? Okay. And look, Sudama. I don't want ball sacks. So we can go back to move to another hut. Ah. Much nicer now. What the fuck? What is that? Out of the ditch and into the house, but the market's probably really expensive. I'd say, you know what, they actually had figured that out. It's more like, you get the materials and you build it yourself, but if they, if some guy says, you're a samurai now, you just get a nice one. I think that's a pretty well-made housing market. Oh, well, let's then start with, okay, but I haven't had a tea set yet, so... We should go for the titles next time, though, after this one. No, it's this level with snow. Oh, okay. Haven't had one teapot drop yet. They really have all the mechanics in this game. Yeah, the monkey want me dead. But hey. Oh, you... You remember them, they were... Again, I used Sloth Talismans in the last game. I kind of want to do this one without Sloth Talismans, because also, like, I feel the flow of the game is much better without them. It's just more action focused, you know? Now I'm making it harder for me. Oh, shot pencil. Oh. Some fireball. I could do that. Maybe. Honestly, I'd say if you if someone has a campaign where problems can easily be solved with Fireball, that's a pretty badly designed campaign. Just my personal take. Ba, 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 ba. There's something to fight in that arena again, which makes me wonder what the hell is going on over here. Fair point. To a degree, Fireball just solves the problem, depending on what the problem is. But yeah. I mean, I definitely we definitely had one round where Fireball saved the day, even though it legitimately was a Fireball of which the result the party never saw. Oh no, there was something in a room that did a lot of problems. Let's put it like this. Oh, come on. You know what? I should just not try and, Wait, can I maybe... No, probably not. I should not try this. Clear that part of the level, and then find out why the fuck this even is there. Yeah, they suddenly became... No, Okay, you know what? It's not hard. I just need to... Okay, let's... This level just became pain. Hey, What's the name of this reef? Yeah, I could have put up my yokai shift. That's true. I just fumbled that one. There we go. I don't know if this was worthwhile or anything, but I did it. Ooh. I take that. That's a good damage increase, actually. Oh well. Hey, you know what? Optional area or not, it was XP, so now... Yay. We keep getting courage up to like 60 and then we might just do some con. Well, I have a better tonfa now, so let's see who wants to get fucked. You again! First try. Smithing text, that's useful. I absolutely forgot I didn't have a yokai shift online, so it's like, Anyway. You know, it's funny how when like I defeat a boss, like directly next mission, boss is back. I'm like, how many times do I need to teach you this lesson, old man? Okay, what did we do? We did, Tiger approaches the fallen star. The tiger approaches until so I need to do the tiger approaches. I still have the tonfas here, that's good. Yeah, okay. Oh, a better Zohaya. Yeah. Right now, Zohaya is just good, I would say. So. Yeah, for everyone who was there during my first playthrough of Nioh 1, I am using the locks, okay? I'm doing it. Ah, more elixirs. That is good. Yeah, see, even I learned in my olden days, Claire. That's just a thing, I guess. Wait, is it that level? We're at that level. It's just snowy now. Hey, they use this one so much. I remember up there is the fight where you fight the electric guy. Now it's snowy. Oh god. Hi, bot. Hi, bot. Oh. And bye, bot. Oh. God damn it. Finally, a monkey got me again. Until we meet an Irish person. It's kind of funny how he's like, yeah, your prose is second to none, and then, you know, some guy from Ireland shows up. And is like, why do you fight so strong, like, unbridled hatred for the British? Da 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 da. Well, this seems to be just a gauntlet thing, so should be doable. No. Mm. Yeah, it's going, but damn, I just I always have a problem with those snow yokai, snow oni. So, how was the week, by the way, for everyone? Sorry, I'm not talking a lot because it's just a bunch of hopefully less problems than I have. Okay. Ooh, went away from it. Oh, nice.
実に見事であった。忘れぬうちに。
Oh. Okay. Oh. Ooh.
次にまみるときは、ぜひ手合わせを願いたいものじゃ。
You know, the upside of doing these gauntlet missions and failing a few times is more Amrita, so I'm not that much. I'm not like, oh, this is bad, I failed instantly. Oh, well, on the first try. You should always think of it as there is more to get the longer you play. You know? That's always an important thing to keep in mind. Oh, I mean, I'm basically going to meet mine again next Sunday. I'm not gonna be here. So that's gonna be a thing. Nice. 6 security. I should probably start putting a bit in con, because a bit is not bad. I mean, I'm going to help with help them moving, so it's gonna be carrying a lot of shit. It's gonna be fine still. I mean, if I'm lucky, I can actually meet an old friend again, so that's gonna be great. I mean, driving a few hours, hauling shit from one city to another, it's gonna be a bit of work, but you know, not impossible. So yeah, I'm not really worried. I'm feeling a lot of Nioh side missions are more like, you know, hey, we didn't know, in which way, you know, where you were supposed to play through the level first time, and so they like just put the alternative roads in the side missions, you know, the stuff they wanted to maybe make but didn't do in the end.
お主か再び家康様の影として討たれるかと思うとおったが、今はこれしか礼ができん。だがこの借りは必ず返そう。
That was quick. That was shockingly quick, actually. Oh well, I mean, until then, it's still... I have the week here. You know, I have my week every year. We have still Christmas happening. That's gonna be great. We're gonna, again, visit cats tomorrow. Very important. And this is why I'm not gonna stream, because we're gonna visit them in the evening when they're hopefully active. And we can have cats. Or, yeah, you know, pet cats. And yeah, then it's like next Sunday I drive down, then help with a bunch of stuff, and ironically, I will be driving back on the 31st, so I'm hopefully going to be here again, like roughly 4 to 3 hours before New Year begins. So, yay! There we go. Good thing I stood right where I needed to just avoid you know, getting all the things triggered here. I gotta say though, this version of the Sengoku Jidai is kind of fucked up actually, if you think about it. Like, aside from the whole people use, you know, spirit stones to summon yokai, you know, you can kill a strong warrior and the fucker just don't die. No, they just come back and haunt the country. Okay, we should probably start pumping a bit Constitution now. Just to have it a little bit. Might be pump stamina. Like, Like, I do need a bit more equipment weight down. That would be good. And strength should probably also be higher. What? I should get a bit more, duel time. Honda wants to fight. Wouldn't be too hard. It's just interesting that he wants to fight here. Refuse to believe that you're weak. God damn it, they tuned the guy up. Ooh. You see what I mean if they tuned him up? God, I refuse to believe you're weak. That's the biggest taunt you can make. fucking love Honda Tadakatsu. I'm just happy they keep him around, actually, like... You know, before that you have, like, gigantic Onis with big swords swinging everything, and it's just, like, a guy in armor with a spear. It's just like, fuck you. Die. Hey, Catherine. Yeah. Oh, how are you doing? That's fucking. I should have just played it safe. Yeah, it's like. He always gets me at the last moment. Oh yeah, I can imagine. God, why is my face again so broken? God! Damn. Yeah, God, that reminds me when I streamed Grandia and I should have fucking saved that playthrough. But final line, and someone just found me and posted in like again a Grandia fan Discord, and they were like, "Oh my god, she's doing it!" And then I just fucking basically stunted on the final boss, and everyone was like, "Oh." No evidence of this is existent anymore, sadly. Yeah, basically, I defeated the final boss without getting like in the first phase, which is like the main fight, to let them do any attack. I just like, fuck you. You might be strong. There we go. Oh my god. VODs or didn't happen. That's why I do want to replay Grandia at some point. I don't know if we get a perfect run again, because like holy shit, I fucking.
First phase is easy to do.
You mean? Yeah, I think that in the second one I got like one attack in, which is like still again, I fucking demolished that final boss. But also, I leveled. I did all the side dungeons. It's like I came in and I was ready to kill God. I think not to kill God, annihilate God. You know, erase the concept of God itself from the world, and I did.
You weren't even max level.
Yeah, but it wasn't. I didn't need to.
Plus, you don't need to.
It was still very funny.
But I think I have a save somewhere where I have them at 99.
Yeah. It was one hell of a fun playthrough. I'm still pissed that I only later started to export all of that to YouTube. So, but hey, God, I wonder if we get a refight with the Nioh, because like just so you know, Gadget, the thing is this guy was already in Nioh 1, and he kind of was introduced late in the game. But he's kind of a fan favorite. Like, this is why I probably put him in early, and also he was literally in the Nioh 3 alpha, so they know people like this guy. Period. And it's fair. He has a cool fight scene style. He's like literally, he hits like a truck, and is not that mobile. But again, not very mobile, but hits like a truck, tanks a shit ton, and you're like, yeah. But the thing is, in the first game, one of the first optional boss you can fight is someone who's basically very fast katana guy who just bull rushes you and is and just keeps on your toe. Fun fight on his own. He's also fun fight on his own. One of the final missions is these fucking two together, because like they kind of had like the strongest basically the strongest bosses as a duo, quote unquote, that work the best together, and the strongest humans, because strongest yokai and strongest humans, because yokai and humans work a slight different in terms of mechanics. Like, as you saw, there's this gauge between his health, and that's stamina. Humans regenerate. Yokai have more, but they don't unless they are in the yokai realm. So it's different. So yeah, he's part of like the hardest fight in Nioh 1. It's because it's literally one guy corners you. Oh yeah, Nioh is incredibly well designed on a mechanical level. Like, it kind of falls apart to a degree on higher difficulties, but yeah, that's also kind of a thing with him. Basically, how should I put it in the best way? Not everyone is able to actually fight yokai in lore. Like, you need to have some predisposition or to do that. But this guy is like, I can't fight yokai, and I still will 1v10 them. Fuck you. So, yeah, kind of a fan favorite here. So it means we probably have everything. all side missions with Kodama's done. Good. Yeah, he's just kind of fun. But yeah, the thing about the mechanics is, let me just open it maybe in the dojo. So the thing is, this game is basically like, well, Team Ninja, the head of Koei Tecmo played with Team Ninja, basically Bloodborne, that's their main inspiration, and they were like, we can do this better. As for example, you have multiple things you can, like, as you see up on the left, you have like health, you have stamina, and basically the main feature of this game, because every basically Souls game, Bloodborne, etc., they all have like, oh, your stamina is gone, it's gone. This one though is, as you can see, there's this red bar, and if you press R1 at the right time, you just regain it. Is that, you know, the normal part. Also, you can get bonuses, because if you like do this and then change stance doing that, you get attack bonuses. Also, there are 3 stances. That's low, high, and mid stance. So like 3 different movesets. You have like low stance, which is lots of fast attacks. Mid stance is like pretty good and solid. So like depending on where you fight, I kind of like to use it in tight corners, or if you know, can't just do the long attacks. And high attack is mostly for like the very stamina intensive, but you know, strong attacks. Also, crucially, basically, enemies can block. And high stance, yep. You know, high stance is very good at breaking through blocks. This is why I use it against the human bosses, and human enemies are like really good. You use high stance. Low stance, you know, attacks, fast attack chains. This is why I am, by the way, going into poison. So you can't see it. There's like, under the chat, there's an extra hotkey bar. Well, I can show you in here. Basically, I can put poison on my weapon, like this. And so, whoop, all my attacks increase a poison meter, and I also do more damage when enemies are poisoned. And, you know, Pomphos are really good at applying poison, so this is why people use that. Then you have your usual, you can switch between 2 weapons, like, obviously there's more than that. There's also like, let's do this for example. The normal katana. If you like playing with katanas, there is spears, obviously. You can spears. They have axes. That's like, you know, the really strong heavy attack ones. So you can actually make a lot of builds on the weapon types. Also, yeah, obviously, Odachis are also a thing. I kind of want to play Odachi in Nioh 3. That's my plan. Kind of cool. I mean, just like big fuck off sword. Who doesn't like that? Oh yeah, they added hatches this time. In this one. It's in February, actually. This is why I also said February is probably gonna be full as fuck. Oh yeah, there's a site that is basically, hey, we're changing modes, or you know what kind of weapon you have based on your stance, which is pretty cool. I haven't used split staff yet. I think that one came with DLCs. And there's also, how's it called? Oh yeah, for the ninjas. Kusarigamas, and I should have one at least. Okay, I don't. There's also, how's it called, gauntlets. So yeah, you can make a total ninja build with that. And I mean, if you like the games, there is also how's it called? Yep. Oh yeah, by the way, you also have bows and guns for if you want to take someone out long range. Yet the main thing, if you can see, they have a purple bar, and you know it doesn't refill. Actually, because I did some attack and broke their horns, it's not full anymore. Okay, when you're down, you can also... So as you can see, by the way, this one on the ground, if you do key pulls, which is like, you know, regaining your key, you can clear that. So, and as long as they're in that, wait a second. As long as they're in there, they can actually regain stamina. So this is genuinely one of those you need to be proactive, as you can't actually win. Like that's actually probably the part I like the most about Nioh. Most Souls-like games have a very defensive playstyle. That's fine. That doesn't need to be bad, but the way Nioh works with, you know, regaining of stamina, etc., it's like, it basically says attack the enemy proactively and control them, or you just, you're gonna lose. Also stuff that happens here, which is they added in the second game, by the way, you can, as you can see up left, the two left ones besides the pulsing dog. If you like Castlevania, Aria, or Dawn of Sorrow, basically every enemy can drop a soul core that you can, if you bring it to a shrine, it gets cleaned and you can equip it. So for example, I have to equip and I can do this, which is basically calling a boss to get some extra damage in. Or, you know, I think the other one is... I should probably trade that for one that's better, but yeah.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. But it's still fun.
The snake is good for active and giving you more damage against poisoned enemies.
Yeah.
But the other one, I don't know.
But they're like, the soul cores are like attacks you have, and they are stat buffs. So that's actually kind of cool. Also, obviously, the one thing that everyone in my goddamn audience always wants me to use, because I barely did it in the first game. Like, in the first game, you can empower your you can empower your weapon with the with your spirit guardian. In this game, you do this. You just become a yokai. Oh yeah. You can also do this in, you can design in there, like, those horns, the frustration was incredible. I learned, Claire, okay? Like, by the way, those horns, you can decide those if you like that. They're like, free forms. Like, you can be, there's Phantom, I'm Brute right now, so like, I kind of love that I just realized now, holy shit, they made something that the trees react. That's, okay, you know what?
Awesome.
Yeah, that is fucking awesome. It's like, it's one of those details you don't notice usually. On the heart attack. What?
You can just hold triangles. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good, yeah. So yeah, that's roughly how Nioh works. The thing is, Nioh 3 already changes this a lot. Well, not a lot, but it definitely is a lot different. So, soul cores are still a thing, and you need to get them back to shrines. But a crucial difference is that, oh yeah, as you can see here, humans, their stamina depletes with attacks as you do. Like, they basically, human enemies run on the same rules as you do. Oh yeah, and when they're depleted and you hit them, you can make some attacks on them. As you can see, no, they're not blocking. Cool. Oh. I didn't know that was the stuff of them. Oh yeah, the red stuff, that's the burst counter. You just have to do an input at the right moment, then you counter them and bam, extra stamina damage. So yeah. Is this still a Souls game? To a degree. But it's definitely, you can definitely notice how there were people behind it who were like, oh yeah, we made Ninja Gaiden. We definitely can make a good action game on this one. And you know, that doesn't help with the fact that yeah, as you can see, there are dual katanas, kusarigama, split staff, axe, spear, fists, sword, hatches, switchglaive, tonfa, and odachi. Every weapon has a skill tree that you get stuff in. The more you use it. If you use ninjutsu, you can get more stuff here. Increases ninjutsu capacity. Yeah, we have that. What I wanted to get next. To a degree, I would say. I'm kind of surprised they never actually made like an online focused one, because like this one actually overtakes so many games in terms of RPG systems, because like, yeah, that's a you have samurai skills you can level. There's like more for your yokai shift. There's also a magic, like on Nioh magic, because you can have talismans and, for example, so you can actually get elemental effects, because they're also elemental strengths and weaknesses. Or resistances, because, you know, some yokai are just, they just don't care about being poisoned or on fire, you know? What do we have still? Oh yeah. You build your own moveset. So like, I can learn something when I'm down to just get up again. You know, get knocked down, but get up again.
You and katana.
Oh, right, yeah. This is for the katana, this is for dual swords. So there we go. So as you can see, I have I can do put different things in here. Nothing learned yet, so yeah. Basically, you can customize what your combo finishers are. Then, as you can see, whole leveling system with like different, you know, the standard soul stuff with like different stats, strength, you know, boost different weapon damages. As you can see here, they're like weapons come in different rarities. I think the highest one is, I think you do green for New Game Plus, have a New Game Plus, and then later orange. And they have more stats then that you basically also need to have the right stats to unlock. Oh, same for armor, which also there are set bonuses. So, you know, you kind of want to have set bonuses as well. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff going on here. Oh yeah, right. I need to put titles. Which one are the argue titles I needed again? Oh, I forgot. Shit. I think in Ungyu it was on Nioh magic power, right?
Yeah, pretty sure.
You're pretty sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, ninjutsu power. Life. Key recovery speed. More key, yes. Nice. Get a bunch of stuff. So yeah, you get titles by doing things passively, so you can also get just passive bonuses. Yeah, I forgot. I need to probably remember that at some point. Probably elemental damage taken.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want anima charge, other realm resistance.
Yeah, extended yokai shift is only if you specifically build for it.
Which, you know, not really do a lot of stuff, but yeah. So yeah, and also photo mode, because we all need a good photo mode. Yeah. Interesting that the 3 is actually changing a bunch of stuff again. So like, interesting, I think it seems to launch with less weapons, but to check that. The biggest difference they have is as I explained to you, there's like the main gameplay thing is basically the key pulls. So you do that to regain your stamina and, you know, clean the yokai realm, etc. The big difference, though, in 3 is... Okay, first of all, they don't have the linear level design anymore because, you know, you go in a mission, you do the you do the whole, you know, you fight to the end, do the boss, next mission. That's how it was structured in the first 2 games. 3 is not really open world. It's more like here is a big area, and you can do a lot of stuff in there, and then you defeat the boss. So basically, instead of having an actual open world, it's more like, here's a big level to explore, and you know, you can actually jump now on stuff, and yeah, you can do aerials. The Nioh 3 has aerials. If you were like, oh wait, is this getting always closer to Ninja Gaiden? Yeah, the thing is also, you have two forms. You have now a samurai and a ninja form. So they basically are like certain weapons you can only equip in your samurai form, and others you can only equip on your ninja form. So you can't use like katana, odachi, axe, etc. in the ninja form, but kusarigama, fists, and I don't know, and I think dual katana are now ninja weapons. So basically, instead of having two weapons you switch between, you actually have one weapon for each mode you switch between. And also, instead of having key pulls, you now basically go into hiding and evade with stuff. And yeah, you can have fists, and you can juggle enemies in the air. It's just becoming fucking Ninja Gaiden. Which shouldn't surprise me, because, you know, in every DLC you were able to fucking fight, you were able to fight an ancestor of Ryu. I think it was Ryu. Am I stupid now? So yeah, basically Ninja Gaiden is canon in the Nioh lore. / Nioh is canon in the Ninja Gaiden lore? Anyway, you can get the katana and outfit and fists from Ninja Gaiden in Nioh. So, yeah, Ninja Gaiden is in that series. I'm really looking forward to Nioh 3. Like, I kind of got into the series. Like, Agonia played it before, like, years ago when it came out, and we all were like, the only thing we could really complain about is the fact they advertise it as really hard, and it isn't. It's well balanced and has an incredible mechanical depth, but it's not hard. And it's just how should I put it? It's just I don't know. They said it's a backbreaking you know, soul draining game, and like, no, it isn't. It's like, why? You promised me true pain, and now it's just a really good and challenging game. What do you want? Sell copies? Have a loyal fan base? People praise it? You said this is a hard game. Yeah. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. I still need to hear how co-op works in the third game, because in the first games they were like, you can play co-op after you finish the level. You were able to play co-op already in the alpha without finishing the level. Depending on if that progress counts for both, you could maybe even play the game full co-op to a degree, which would be actually really cool. I don't know if they do that. It would just be really cool if they actually just were like, yo, you could play co-op. But we'll see. Like, yeah, February for me is like, I still want to finish this one in January, so hopefully we'll get through that. There's gonna be a bunch ahead of us still. But like, February is like, there's Nioh 3, like right at the beginning. 1 week later, there is Romeo is a Dead Man. And you know, I like Suda 51. And then mandatory Resident Evil 9. Even though I feel like Pragmata later in April is gonna be the better game. So, yeah. And yeah, and then someone told me, oh yeah, spoiler for everyone who wants to know, hey Nia, What's on the plan? What's on the agenda for Oh, I'm still looking forward to it. I'm just like, I feel like half of it is probably gonna be a bit underwhelming, but I want to be proven wrong, honestly. But hey, if you're wondering what is up on the agenda for 2026, I'm fine. I'm gonna play Ace Combat 3. I tasted the Japanese version a tiny bit, and holy shit, this game is vibes. Like, yeah, like it's legitimately one of those you are in the opening and you start the game and it's like, yeah, no, this is peak 90s. Like, you know, it's, you know what? This is the, like, Ace Combat 3 is a peak 90s production IG cyberpunk anime. I think you know what I mean. You know, it's that. And it has a great girl as your wingman, which is just like, yay. We need more great girls as wingmans. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. It will just take time because this game is like fucking huge. It's kind of funny because I learned a bunch of stuff about that. Like, so Ace Combat basically plays in like a different world, in an alternate reality, but they use our tech. You know, like it's a fantasy world with like own nations, their own nations, etc. But what? It's its own nations, continents. It's a, you know what?
Their own nations. Pause. Their own nation.
Shut up.
Pause. Etc.
Yeah, but you know you can like the first jet you have is a Typhoon Eurofighter. Yeah, it is really great. Like there's apparently some sci-fi stuff in there that's, you know, not real, but again, real jets, fantasy world. And yeah, I think the most interesting thing is, which is why I do want to play 3, because Ace Combat 8 is a prequel to 3. Yeah. So, here's the thing. I learned a bit about the history of that game, and this is why I'm so utterly fascinated, because again, it's a PS1 game, and from a gameplay mechanic, everyone says, you know, Ace Combat 4, 5, and 0 are like the best. Like, that's the holy trinity. Ace Combat 6 is apparently still really good, but well, here's the thing. Imagine you're releasing 6 games on, like, you know, on the PlayStation. And then you're like, oh yeah, our next Ace Combat game is exclusively on the Xbox 360. Ace Combat. A series with a mainly Japanese audience. Xbox 360 exclusive. And then they were like, why didn't everyone buy this one? We probably need to completely redo what this one is about. And then they just released a bunch of games. Everyone was just kind of like, this is a bit crap. And then during those years, they somehow went, probably, but like, here's the thing. On the surface level, from what I definitely saw, Ace Combat would be that. But it's an anime. Like, Ace Combat is an 80s anime. Through and through. But yeah, basically the interesting thing is how that series came back is, how's it called? Basically they released a bunch of games, like one even set in the real world. And then they just decided, hey, how about we just make Ace Combat 7 and just make it a straight sequel to Ace Combat 6? everyone liked Ace Combat 7. But yeah, the thing is, basically, Ace Combat 3 was like extremely ambitious, as in like it has like I think 5 endings. Like there are multiple factions you can join. There's like different story paths. Again, every all the cutscenes are like literally animated. Like you literally the characters call you and they talk a bit, move their head a bit. It's this is one of those I wish I could see on a CRTV because it probably looked really fucking impressive. There's a lot of talking and reading in there. Again, then you play it and you're like, they came a long time since Ace Combat. Like, the first Ace Combat is like, I need to see how well Backstation does that. Blah. I need to find the right setup. But yeah, basically the first one looked, and now then you play the third, and it's like, that looks impressive. Like that's a good skybox. There are like some 3D models and buildings on the map, and like that is good. That's a good looking game for the PlayStation 1. But yeah, and like Ace Combat 3 was big. Like it's one of those games that comes on 2 CDs because it was just that fucking big in Japan. And then it flopped. Yeah. It was the most overambitious game and it flopped. That's why for the international release, they basically just were like, we don't want to, they were basically like, we don't want to dub all of this because, like, again, fuck ton of talking and characters, etc. So they were basically like, let's cut that down. I think like 20 missions were thrown out. It's just linear stuff. Not much more talking. Like the European and American version is incredibly cut down. But the interesting thing is, like, Ace Combat 4, 5, 0 and stuff, they all are still set in the same world, just like centuries before 3. And now with kind of 7, 6, 7, and now especially 8. Like in 8, they're like, oh yeah, basically the first appearances and mentions of the factions of Ace Combat 3 are gonna happen, and it's like, it's kind of impressive how this was like the one title that kind of flopped, and they still want to build up to it. So we're like, do they want to remake 3? Which would be kind of impressive to do. Would be kind of cool, actually. But yeah, 3 has kind of become a bit of a darling, the moment people actually went and translated the Japanese version, and people could play it, and everyone was like, wait, that's actually pretty good. Like, before that, everyone was like 4, 5, 4, 5, 0. Those are like the really good ones, and yeah. But yeah, 3 is just like vibe, so I really want to play that at some point. And also kind of wanted to try this one because was talking with someone about it, and he was just like, basically he doesn't even think that Ace Combat is a series that I would like. He was like, literally, he thinks more like this is a series where he's wondering why I'm not into it since 2004 and, annoying everyone with it. I'm like, okay, that's something to say. But the moment I tried 3, I was like, oh yeah, this is a series I should have been obsessed with all the time and being annoying about. So, hey, let's find out together next year how annoying I can be about that. Like, not that this year, also a recommendation, we started playing EDF, by the way, EDF Wednesday. EDF! We're gonna win against those alien bastards. And, came out like, oh, fuck. This is peak gaming. This is amazing. This is like, why haven't I been into EDF beforehand? It's generally one of those games where you just play and you're like, fuck, yes. They just keep escalating it, and it's amazing. Oh well. Oh yeah. Again, we're gonna stream it on Wednesday evening if you want to see it. But like, how should I put it in the best way? There's a lot of weird shit in it, but for a game that's basically like, here's an area, here are enemies. The mission is over when all enemies are dead, and they just keep making it like this simple structure. Just they keep making it so that it's always interesting. They are reusing the levels heavily, but it never feels like that. Imagine, like, I sometimes like, oh, we're on this map, but because you enter like from a way different point, and way different stuff happens, you only like, maybe when you consciously look for it, like, oh, this is reused content again, but doesn't feel like that. It's just that good. And the fact that every enemy is like, this is so much to talk about EDF. Just like, it's a surprise. Like, it's surprising. It is a fucking good game. And then they just have scenes which are just quite literally, they spawn enemies at the right point and basically just give them, you move from your spawn point to this point. And just because of, good placement, it feels like, one of those cutscenes you expect from like a Call of Duty game, or, but, it's better. It's like, it's like legitimately, there can be like so many literal cinematic moments, but they're like not scripted directly. It's just enemies getting basically moved from point A to point B, and afterwards the AI is just let loose. They can just do what they want, but that's all they do. And it is like, in terms of game design, it's like just this mechanical toolbox that is just applied so incredibly well that you're like, it's just kind of in awe how well, compared to what other studios use heavy scripting and restraining, etc. And then they just like, now let's just place some ants over this hill and that's gonna be enough. And they have like large scale battles, and they're not scripted. They just work. They basically, they're just told, like, both sides are just told, approach enemy. And then the rest just works. God, the EDF is just, it's one hell of a game. Like, very much looking forward to playing, finishing that one up soon. Oh well. But thanks being here for hashtag Painmas 2025. Wait a second. So EDF would be on Christmas. I don't know if we're gonna do that. Anyway, so you're probably all on Tuesday? At the very least. Again, tomorrow, I take a break. We're going to Cat Cafe. I want to cuddle cats before the year ends. And back on Tuesday with Pew Pew. And at the very least on Fridays, they're gonna be the Nioh Awards, the only objective gaming award show in the cosmos. Obviously. Yeah. See you all around, and have a good night and a good week ahead of you. Bye.